Gittin Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbat Shalom, my beautiful royal sisters. This is TZIREL LIBA, and we are back in the Shabbos Queen Project. It is Parshas Lech Lecha. Now, yesterday, happy birthday to my son SHMUEL AVROHOM. I have a son born on Ches, and my daughter last week was Gimel, which is why I always say I have Chag and Cheshvan. Happy birthday, Shmuley, and you and your family should just have every bracha in the world with all of us. So let's talk about Parshas Lech Lecha. There's a beautiful author, Rabbi David Gurwitz, who publishes in a publication in Muncie called The Front Page. And he wrote a few things on Lech Lecha that I want to share with you because it ties right in to where we are going. The Torah begins with a base for the word Bereshit. Why? Because it also is the first letter of bracha, blessing. Hashem tells Avram in this week's parsha, Lech Lecha, v'yihyeh bracha, and you shall be a blessing. What does it mean to be a blessing? Rashi tells us from a midrash that Hashem gave Avram the power to give blessing. And since he was the first to recognize that Hashem created the world with goodness and a desire to give, measure for measure, he gave Avram the capacity to grant goodness and the vision of Hashem's kindness in creation to others. The Radak, Rabbi David Kimchi, was considered one of the greatest thinkers about biblical grammar. And he tells us that the phrase v'yihyeh bracha is in the imperative form, which means it's not a description, it's a command. Be a blessing. Now, Rav Shimshon Raful Hirsch, Zatzal, he adds to these points, and you know what he says? He said, in order to earn the promise that Hashem made to him, Avram must transform his life such that his actions will be a blessing and a benefit to the world. We must be a source of inspiration. That is what we're here for. That is how Rebbetzin Youngreis, Alel Shalom, lived her life. Be a blessing, her father told her at the doors of the Gehenna of the camps. And she took that and ran with it her whole life. This week, this coming week, not this Shabbos, next Shabbos, is the Shabbos Project's initiative. Now, the Shabbos Project was the brainchild of Chief Rabbi Warren Goldstein of South Africa, who visioned and initiated reaching out across the globe to every Jew to invite them in to an authentic Shabbos. And it's expanded and expanded. He has a beautiful sefer, a book that people are reading, that you can get it for free. There are programs, there are initiatives to keep growing. But the impetus was one Shabbos, like the famous song, just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. That is what we're going for. We're going for Geula, redemption, and together we can do this. So I am inviting you all in and sending you some of the things that Rabbi Goldstein has put out to invite. You might say, I'm not a Rebbetzin, I have a simple Shabbos, I'm divorced, I don't have kids. Whatever your story is, you're a light. And you're here to be a blessing. And there's always someone waiting for that invitation, especially now that we've had 2 years of what we've been through. Now that the Chatufim are home. Now that people are more thirsty. We need every Jew. And this is our mission. Be a blessing and share that with someone. We know them. Think of them. Spend this Shabbos deciding who are you going to invite in. Invite them into the initiative also being asked of shutting technology. Listen to what I'm sharing with you and take it and run with it because we need every single Jew. Have a beautiful Erev Shabbos and a glorious Shabbos Kodesh.
What Shabbat does is it says we're proud to be Jews, not just because we want to survive, but because we have a greater purpose, we have a higher calling, we have a mission, the sanctity, the relationships, the connection, the faith, community, family, all of those things hold us, comfort us, and accompany us so that we're absolutely never alone.